Yo, what you saying, all my Cockney cookers? Welcome to Jason's Lockdown Larder. I'm Jason Simmons, the Cockney cook, and today we are cooking an absolute Bobby Dazzler lemon polenta cake. I probably had to write it back to front, but I can just about write forwards, then long back to front. Anyway, put that. Oh no, I'm going to put that in the front so you can see it. No, you can't see it. Forget it. So gone is a goner. First thing you're going to need is a 9-inch lined, sprung cake tin. Okay, so I've greased it, lined it with some baking parchment. That's what we're going to cook it in. Now the great thing about this cake is that I know a lot of you are struggling to get flour at the moment. You don't need flour for this cake. That's what's so amazing about it, and this is why I want to share it with you. We will need 200 grams of chilled diced butter. We will need 100 grams of fine polenta. Okay, you can find it in the world aisle. If you look down, it comes under maize, comes under polenta in the pasta aisle. Make sure it's the fine grade though, because the thicker one, comes in fine, medium and coarse. And if you use the coarse one, it's too grainy. Okay, so it has to be fine polenta. You will need 200 grams of ground almonds. Find them in the baking aisle, no problem. You will need 3 large eggs, which we will crack individually in. And you will need 200 grams of caster sugar. You will need 2 lemons. Okay, you need 2 lemons. We're going to use the zest and the juice, and you will also at the end, I haven't got it here because I'm going to use it at the end, you will need 125 grams of icing sugar, because what we do, we make the cake, then we get some icing sugar with some lemon juice, we pour it on the top and it soaks in. It is off the scale. You've got to get involved in this. I've put my sugar and my butter into my mixer and I'm going to cream them together. While that's going, can you see that? It says the Cockney cook. Before I go into that, oh my God, it could all go terribly wrong. I've left my hat on. The hat's on, the hat's off. It's cooking time. Right, back to Flicky Spoon. My last Flicky Spoon is a goner, played his ace. Savannah, you angel, she had this made for me and sent it to me in the post. So, new Flicky Spoon is making his first appearance. Thank you very much. Right, that's looking absolutely perfect. When I did my ingredients, I forgot to tell you, we need 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. So, I'm going to go straight in with that. Make sure it's the right one. 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. We're going in with our ground almonds. Okay. I'm trying to do it that way so you guys can see. And we're going in with our polenta. Okay, so at this point you can see it's quite dry. Slow it down a fraction. So what we're going to do, we're going to add our eggs one at a time. Okay? Number 1 in there. Let them mix in before you put the next egg in, okay? Okay guys, I've washed my lemons, but let's, these are great big, they're big boys, aren't they? I'm going to zest them in, because zest is the best. Lolly. Okay, I'm going to do both lemons and then we'll mix it a bit more. So that's my lemon zest in. Now, I'm sure I've told you this before, but just in case, when you are zesting lemons, always make sure that they are unwaxed lemons. You don't want a big waxy lemony here. You want unwaxed lemons, okay? We're just going to make sure that's all nice and mixed. We're going to pour it into our cake tin. Right, give it a last mix up to make sure we haven't got any bits at the bottom, which we haven't. So that's brilliant. And let's get it in the cake tin and make sure it's evenly spread. We're going to bake this for 40 minutes on 180, and we will know when it's cooked because it will slightly shrink from the edges. And if we put a skewer in it, the skewer will come out completely clean. So that's how we know that our cake is completely done. Right, there we go. Put that to one side. As you can see, we're in. Now that's probably the thickness at the moment. It will rise because we've got that baking powder in there. Thickness is probably about 2 inches. Old money, and whatever that is in centimetres, no money. Bloody blah centimetres, 2 inches meters. Right, so I'm just going to make sure it's nice and even on the top, and I'll show it to you. There we go, guys. I'm ready to go in the oven. Like I say, 180, right in the middle of the oven. 40 minutes, but obviously check it when you're getting close to 40 minutes. You know your own oven, don't overcook it. It'll shrink slightly from the sides. Pop a skewer in. If the skewer comes out clean, it's cooked. If the skewer comes out with a little bit of cake on it, it needs a little bit longer. I'll come back and we'll look at the finished product. So our cake was in for exactly 40 minutes. Pop that skewer in there. Comes out completely clean. I'm going to push this to one side. While it's still in the tin, I'm going to make our syrup and I'm going to pour it over the top. So our sugar is slowly dissolving and our lemon juice is becoming a kind of syrupy, thick liquid. This is going to take not that long, but the idea is let's not rush it because we don't want to boil it all up. We want to slowly dissolve all that sugar into our beautiful lemon juice. As you can see, it's slowly dissolving and making a thick syrupy. All our sugar has dissolved into the lemon and it's become a beautiful lemony syrup. Now next thing we get our skewer and we make very small holes all the way over the top, and this is to allow that beautiful syrup to soak in. Now we're going to do this while it's still in the tin because any liquid will go to the bottom and then it will soak up. So give this one last little stir. And then we're going to give it a pour over the top. I'll do just a few bits first and then very slowly. Alright, just slowly get it over the top, covering every piece of the cake. Now, there's quite a bit of syrup there, but don't worry. This is what's going to give us all the flavour. It's going to make our cake even more moist than it was. That, wow. Awesome! Oh my god, that looks so good. Let's see if I can get a shot of it here so you can see. There we go. So there's still a little bit of liquid to soak in. You can see all those little indents that I've made to help the liquid soak in. We're going to let it cool in the tray. Dog's walked, cake's cooled, and I've put it on this lovely little cakey stand. Now you could just serve it like that. I like to pop a little bit of icing sugar on the top, and I'll show you what I do. Pop a bit of icing sugar in a tea strainer and then just dust it. Just a little dusting over the top. There we go. Perfecto. It's time to try it. I'm so excited and I just can't hide it. Right, let's have a little slice of this baby. Well, I can already tell it's moister than moist. So I've got the wrong knife for it, but I couldn't find my cake slice. Right. It is so moist and lemony. Have a quick look at that. It's missing an end bit. It is. It's so good. Do you know what would be really good with this? A lovely vanilla ice cream on the side. No, I know it's my favourite cake. It's got everything I like. Oh, lemon polenta cake, absolute stunner. Honestly, it's a great one to have in your repertoire. When we get back to normal, you'll impress all your friends with it because it is, honestly, it is so good. It takes something like a lemon drizzle cake, smashes it all over the park and kicks it out the door and says get involved in a lemon polenta cake. It's a Bobby Dazzler. If you've been watching on Facebook, please like and share. And you guys on Facebook, get over and have a look at my YouTube channel, Jason's Lockdown Larder. There's loads more videos and content on there. I upload 3 to 4 times a week onto YouTube, unlike Facebook where I upload maybe once or twice a week. You guys that are watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching Jason's Lockdown Larder.